Okay, this is part 6 of my Dobro Basics video. In this one, we're going to be going over hammer-ons and pull-offs and also slants. So let's get started. So now we're going to talk about hammer-ons and pull-offs. You hear Jerry Douglas, Rob Ickes, all these guys, more modern players, doing some of these real fast, all these hammer-ons and pull-offs. But what I'm going to do is kind of break it down, just the basic technique of a pull-off, so you can see at least how to start getting just a real clean pull-off. Okay, so we're at measure 85 in your tablature, and I got a little exercise there where you're just basically going 2 to 0, and then you just keep repeating that. Now let's just talk a little bit about the technique of a pull-off. Okay, what you're going to want to do here is put your bar on your second fret, first string. Okay, I have it tilted up just slightly tilted up. Okay, so so most of these lower strings are muted out. And now what you want to do when you do a pull-off is just actually pull back on the note. You're going to pull back on the note, and the actual note will slide off the tip of your bar there. Zoom in so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay. See, I'm not pulling up. I'm actually pulling straight back, and then that string just kind of slips right off the end of my bar. Now, it's really nice when you're doing pull-offs to have a bar like this. See how the tip goes out, and it's not just a straight shot tip. It kind of curves out like that. Flared tip, I guess, is what they call it. What that does is that kind of flares out there. So when you do the pull-off, it makes it a lot easier to pop that string right off the tip of that bar. That's the idea. Just pull straight back. Now I put a little bit of pressure with my index finger. Now what you also got to watch out for is, see that ring finger there? I'm sure a lot of you will run into this. See how I'm muting out with my ring finger there when I do the pull-off? What you want to do in super slow motion here is do the pull-off, lift that ring finger off the first string, then pull back. Lift it off, pull back. Make sure you don't touch that first string with your ring finger unless you mean to. But I want you to have control of that. And that's basically it for a good pull-off. So in that exercise there, measure 85, you're just doing that over and over again, 2 to 0, 2 to 0. And that's what it looks like in tablature, what the pull-offs look like. See how it's 2 with a curved line and then 0? That means you're going to pull off. So you're not actually picking that with your right hand. You're just picking the first one and then pulling it off there. Now I'm using my middle finger there to pluck the first string there. So what you really want is a powerful, crisp pull-off. Now a lot of people worry about the sound they get when they pull the bar back and it hits against that second string there like this. Let me see if I can do it. You hear that? What you can do is, as soon as you pull back and hit that second string, just roll your bar back just a little bit. That ring finger will mute out that second string. But normally you're not just going to do one pull off and then just have that sound. Normally you'll do might be doing a string of these pull offs. But it's really nice just to work on just this first one and to really get your technique down. Pop it off loud and hard. Just like that. Okay, let's go ahead and move on.